Drug use by athletes has been a controversial issue for many years. Athletes often use artificial stimulants to give them a physical and mental advantage over their opponents. Performance-enhancing drugs are substances that athletes inject or consume to increase the body's ability to perform during training sessions or sporting contests. There are many debates concerning drug testing for certain enhancement drugs. The use of drug testing professional athletes can ensure their health, a fair game, good sportsmanship, and being good role models. When it comes to health, athletes must maintain a healthy body and lifestyle. Steroids and other forms of enhancement drugs have negative effects on long-term health. WebMD informs us that steroids are powerful hormones that affect the entire body. Health risks associated with the enhancers include jaundice, liver disease, cancer, and even bad cholesterol. Users may also have mood swings and suffer from delusions. There is also a risk of contracting HIV or hepatitis from unsterile needles, since the use of steroids is often by injection. Along with health risks, side effects are very common for all types of users. For example, men who take steroids may develop breasts, have decreased sperm count, or even become sterile, while women who take steroids may grow excessive facial or body hair, have a deeper voice, or other masculine features. With all these health risks and side effects, enhancing drugs are extremely unhealthy for any unprofessional athlete. When professional athletes use enhancer drugs, it gives them an advantage over their opponents, which I believe is not fair. Former president of the World Anti-Doping Agency stated that athletes do not take these drugs to level the playing field, they do it to get an advantage. If everyone else is doing what they are, they instead of taking one dose would double it. And the vicious cycle simply gets bigger. The end game will be an activity that is increasingly violent and meaningless, practiced by a class of mutant gladiators. Professional athletes are not using these enhancer drugs by accident. It is planned and deliberate with the sole intent of getting an unfair advantage over their opponents. When athletes use these foreign products that enhances their performance to make them perform better, they are not using their natural talent and ability while their opponents are. Therefore, enhancing drugs are an unfair advantage. It is also best when professional athletes have good sportsmanship. When professional athletes use performance-enhancing drugs to compete, it takes away all good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship is meaning by following the rules and playing fair. If these enhancers are involved, then the players are breaking the rules and have a cheating advantage. Quoted from the World Anti-Doping Agency, anti-doping programs seek to preserve what is valuable about the sport. The value is often referred to as the spirit of the sport. The spirit of the sport is the celebration of the human body, mind, and spirit. It is characterized by many values that include ethics, fair play, honesty, excellence in performance and character, teamwork, respect for rules and laws, and especially for self and other participants. Using enhancement drugs is contrary to the spirit of the sport. The basic principle should be to protect the spirit of the sport from being threatened by using enhancing drugs, and to establish the environment that influences drug-free behavior and conduct among participants. Many professional athletes are role models for children and even their fans. Being a role model, people are looking up to you and even want to be like you. Think about young college football players looking up to their favorite NFL players, wanting to be and perform just like them. They are influenced by everything the professional athletes do, even if it is drug use. When a professional athlete uses enhancers, it sends a message to the younger athletes to make them think that it is okay for them to use. In research, 1 in 5 males ages 18 to 25 said that taking performance enhancers is the only way to make it to professional sports. An additional 24% said it was critical to enhance one's athletic performance. 77% of males surveyed said that the usage of enhancers in professional sports puts the pressure on the young athletes to use these drugs to get ahead. I believe professional athletes could be better role models without the use of performance-enhancing drugs. In conclusion, the use of steroids is unnecessary and eventually become dangerous to the user's health. Mandatory drug tests should be put into effect to keep the players healthy, provide a fair game, show good sportsmanship, and allow players to be the best role models they can be. This will ensure that all players participate under equal circumstances and keep the spirit of the sport alive and true to heart. Now I will show you some statistics of these performance-enhancing drugs and the side effects they have. Yeah, you can pass.